Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be a real treat. We are having an interview with the CEO of PlayNook, Stefano de Vivo. Hello Stefano.
Hi, nice to meet. Hi, hello everyone.
It's very nice having you on the channel, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here today. I really enjoy what you guys are doing. I've been following PlayNook for a few months now, and it's
That's
really
that's a
great.
pleasure. That's a pleasure, and I'm really help you. You're liking PlayNook, and I'm happy to be here. So thank you again.
Cool, cool. Um, for those viewers that may not know, can you quickly give a brief introduction to PlayNook?
Sure. So at PlayNook, we create audio games. These are interactive stories based on immersive sound, where players can listen and take choices, you also using their voices. So the story and the path of the stories will change depending on the choices that you make. And now we have a full catalog on our mobile app, both for iOS and Android, and it's free and already downloadable on the stores.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
Thanks.
So how did you get started with PlayNook?
So we started something like a year ago. We had the idea of creating. We all big passionate about gaming and D&D and playing together. So we started creating basically a really basic game for Telegram. But then we found out that audio can be a very powerful tool, a very powerful medium to convey stories and to give everyone access to gaming. So we really focused on that, and we switched. We completely focused on creating audio experiences, and since then we just created PlayNook and focused on mainly on audio experiences. Yeah.
That is so cool. I've um been meaning to ask as well. Like before PlayNook, did you have any other interactions with like audio games of any kind?
Actually, that's my first experience in audio gaming. I was working in, I come from the audio industry, so I'm a sound designer and audio producer. I switched a certain time of my career into sound for gaming, and then as I was saying, I just thought, okay, sound can be a very powerful tool to express things and to also convey emotions. So I really started diving in this beautiful world.
Yeah, and I mean, audio games in general is so powerful. Um, I mean, being blind myself, um, but obviously not just for the blind, but also people who enjoy audio dramas and stories. But um, I think especially for people who are blind, um, this is like the way that we experience the world is through audio, and I think that is one thing that really stood out for me from PlayNook is that from the get go, everything worked well accessibility wise. You guys really put so much effort into the story and into the different branching paths, the quality of voice acting. It's just amazing.
Wow. Wow, that's really, I really appreciate what you're saying, and that's very, very important to us because accessibility, of course, is one of our main values, and we really care about doing things in the most accessible way as possible, of course. And I thank you for that, and I really appreciate it because this kind of feedbacks is what is driving us to create more experiences like this. So thank you a lot for this.
No problem. Tell me, how can people? Is there a way for like? Okay, first, tell me a bit more about the team. Like, how big is the team at present? Um,
Okay, yeah, yeah. So we are a startup. So as I was saying, we started something like a year ago, and we are a kind of small team. I'm the CEO, and we have our developers in our team. Of course, game designers. And these are the people writing the stories, creating these beautiful words, and a sound designer that creates all these magical sound environments. I'm really passionate about that, so that's really great. And we have a team member that focuses on growth, marketing, and and partnership. And since I have like a background in the audio industry, and I'm trying also to like have a little bit of my hands also on that when I can.
that's always good. That's always good. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
then you know that you're going in the right direction, eh?
exactly.
So will the audio games on the platform always remain free?
So as long as we can, sure. We started launching this new catalog 6 months ago, and now we're launching um, one new audio game each week. We're launching these audio games. We call them shorts because actually they're like very fast experiences between 5 and 10 minutes. And our idea is launching next year, like at the around June or something, launching a little subscription because our catalog is will be growing and will get bigger. And our idea is to launch, as I was saying, a little subscription in order to have all the catalog available and of course all the upcoming stories.
Upcoming stories, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say for one, I'll definitely be supporting that subscription.
Yeah.
Um, and then how can is there a way that perspective? Wait, before I get to that,
Yeah.
I see that you use AI in your audio games. Can you just tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So um, we use AI in two different ways. We developed a tool, an internal tool for writing stories that supports our game designers. We really believe in the power of creativity, and writing stories with different paths can be a very difficult task to ask our game designers. So in order to help them, we developed an internal tool with an AI assistant, and this tool uh, kind of helps them like validating all the processes and basically getting rid of the boring stuff so they can fully focus on creativity. So we want to help them be more creative with this tool. Then since we're at the beginning of our journey, we're doing some uh, I mean like small characters voices with the AI in order to be like a little bit more productive and to ship faster
Yes.
our initial game. Yeah, of course, our plan, since, as I was saying, we truly believe in the power of creativity, our goal is to switch completely to having in all the stories actors and talented actors so that you can convey the beautiful experiences also in that sense.
Yeah. Then, um, talking about the voice actors, like, um, how does that work? Do you bring in people from outside to do the voice acting, or do you have specific team members doing the voice acting?
No, the actors are not our internal. None, they are not internal team members. We just collaborate with them. So we're open to collaborate with anyone because we're looking always for new voices and new voice actors. So also, if anyone is willing to to try to have a little piece of their voice in PlayNook, we're really open to it.
That is so cool.
Also, if you want that, you can do that.
That is so cool. Thanks. And then speaking about the process, you mentioned using AI tools for creativity.
Yeah.
Um, so do you how does the process work to from coming up with a concept and then taking that concept and turning it into a magical experience.
It's very deep process, but we figure it out how to do that, luckily. So basically, it all begins with our a brainstorming with a team where we figure out what could be the next story. So we're trying really to explore ideas and to be creative in that moment. Then we focus on what we're gonna do. We decide the next title, and then here it begins the creative power of our game designers. They're such a talented team, and they start writing and creating ideas, creating words, and just giving all their best. And then once we finish the writing part, we just test it a little bit and validate it with the tool that I was mentioning. We just be sure that everything is in the right place, and then it's like the next step is the audio part. So we engage with new actors, we record and edit what they're gonna act during the audio game, and then it's the time of the where the magic happens, and that's sound design and immersive ambiences. So our sound designer Giuliano, he's very talented, and he creates these wonderful audio places where you can literally dive in. And then once that all the content is created, we like pack everything into files and ship it to our mobile app, and then just click and it's available for anyone.
Nice. I have to say, like, the sound design is really, that is amazing. I've been playing through the Marco Polo adventures,
Oh yeah,
and that was just so good.
thank
Um,
you. Actually, Marco Polo Adventures was our first audio game, so it was also like a little bit of a test because we didn't know what could happen after that. And I'm so glad that you're still playing to Marco Polo Adventure.
it's very good. And then, like, how can the community get involved? If people have suggestions or possible story ideas, how can they contact you?
Yeah, great question, because as I was saying, we are really open and always looking for talented people to collaborate with. And you can find our email on our website. That's info@playnook.games. And you can send us your ideas, your concepts, and we can really talk about that because we really just want to create new stories and new immersive experiences. So we're very open to create them together with a community.
That's great to hear. I just want to ask you one last question.
Yeah.
So with the audio games market, um, like I can definitely see a lot of potential with this.
Hmm.
Um, do you have plans for like perhaps because right now everything is single player narratives, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But what I think would also be quite nice to try out somewhere in the
Like a
future
multiplayer.
would be like a multiplayer style um, D&D game book where each player handles the branches for each character, if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely. And that's one of our main goal for next year because we already have it in our pipeline production, and we're gonna test the first multiplayer audio game uh, online next year. So finger crossed
Ooh.
that everything will be accomplished, but we're really focused on that because the idea started in no in actually see yes the end of October, where we went to an event, and we brought there a lot of headphones, and basically you we had three iPads, and people could connect to the same iPad with different headphones. So we found out that people really love to play together, even also with audio. Uh,
Yes.
so um, so we found out this was a beautiful way to play together, also together, and we decided, okay, we need to do that the multiplayer. So okay, goal for next year.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to see how that is going to turn out. And yeah, I look forward to see what you guys come up with in the future. I'm rapidly I'm really excitedly watching every weekly release. So
Thank you. Actually, next one, be ready because it's a very, very fun one. It's one of my favorites. So I'll send you the link as soon as it is we publish it. Yeah.
ooh, thanks. And thank you so much again for taking the time to talk to me. If you would just give me a few minutes of the recording.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Cool. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. As always, if you like the videos, give me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. This really helps the channel to grow and gives me the opportunity to showcase people like these amazing developers. And I will see you all again next time.